What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another American Reacts. Everyone loves a little comedy, and this should be a good one. I think we're all in for some laughs. In this video, we're looking at Australians mess with American comedian Steve Hofstetter. So this comes from Steve's channel. It will be linked in the description below. This may even get copyright claimed, so may get demonetized. Who knows? It's worth it, guys. I want to laugh with you guys. I have a feeling this is going to be really good. Australians have hilarious jokes, have a great sense of humor, and usually Americans do as well. So this is going to be a funny clash, I feel like, with the Australian crowd and the American comedian. Let's waste no time. Let's hop right into this. Here we go.
Stop it, Australia. Stop it.
This is going to be good, I feel like.
Last year when I was in Australia, people convinced me that there was an animal called a drop bear because it would drop out of a tree right on you. It's a running joke among Australians to convince tourists of such things. This year, I came prepared.
Oh, jeez.
Have you met our duck/beaver that's poisonous?
Have I met what?
Our duck/beaver that's poisonous.
Platypus?
Duck/beaver that's poisonous. Is this a euphemism?
No, we actually have that. It's actually real.
You have an animal called a duck/... That's the description.
It's actually cool.
A duck/beaver. Platypus?
Yes.
Yeah, because I'm not a fucking child. Have you ever met one of these things that have like horse-like legs and like a horse-like head?
You mean a horse? Yeah, like a horse.
Yeah, I've heard of animals, sir.
Oh my god, this is off to a great start.
Also, a duck/beaver. There's no other animal that looks like that is clearly a platypus.
Right?
What did you say?
I just wanted to know if you knew what a platypus
You want to know if I knew what a platypus was. So then the question is, do you know what a platypus is?
True.
Not have you met our poisonous beaver?
Like, I think once on Tinder. But also, a few platypuses. Anyway, so...
Yeah, what's the plural of that, right?
I did not know that platypi? Platypuses? Platypus? It's Greek, so it's platypuses. I platypuses. So I did not know that they were poisonous. So they're poisonous, like they excrete something poisonous, or like you shouldn't eat them. What? Hold on a second. I'm not gonna ask him anymore because he's gonna make some weird convoluted. Be like, well, are you aware of what poison is? Like, yeah, it was in the question I asked. So you said right here. What was it? Oh,
that is bizarre.
It's poisonous. Okay, because I thought he was saying like if you eat them, they're poisonous, and I'm like, I think a lot of things are.
Yeah.
That's also a very Australian thing to know. Where there's like, oh, there's this weird animal, looks kind of like a duck, kind of like a beaver. Fuck it, fry it up, see what happens. Who else? Who else? What do you got over there?
Have you heard of the hoop snake?
Oh, not the hoop snake.
What?
Hoop snake.
The hoop snake.
Yeah, they're very aggressive. Sits on top of a hill. When it spots you, they'll bite you.
Stop it, Australia. Stop it. You're just putting words together. Have you heard of the hoop snake? Like, I feel like you guys have a wheel of, like, nouns and animals.
For sure.
I was like, hey, ever heard of a table monkey?
That's what it seems
table
like.
monkey, real tough, because just comes up on your table in a bar.
But it kind of works.
The pub comes up on your table monkeys, real fierce. It's real fierce.
Kind of works because they have so many animals no one else has.
Spoon sloth. Very similar to the spoon sloth. The table monkey and the spoon sloth, they just get together, hang out with the drop bear and the fucking hoop snake. Fuck off with your lies.
This is hilarious, man.
Who else has a question? By the way, I'm gonna leave after this, and I'm gonna be attacked by a hoop snake. And I'm just gonna be laying there dead. You're gonna walk over me and be like, I tried to warn you. I tried to warn you. The snake just rolls away.
Two things. One, have you ever heard of the tree kangaroo?
Yeah, I've only heard a few people mention the hoop snake in my comments, but I haven't really seen a detailed explanation. Go ahead, fire off in the comments about hoop snakes. I'd love to hear it.
Kangaroo.
A tree kangaroo. That's just a kangaroo sitting next to a tree.
Wait, hold on, I've never heard of a tree kangaroo. No, but I know all about a floor koala.
Last time you were in Australia, you did a great Aussie slang like voting.
Yeah.
Combat. Have you heard any more?
Haven't heard any more. Since, well, apparently the fucking hoop snake and the tree kangaroo. Somebody said that's real. Yeah, it's just a fucking kangaroo in a tree. Have you ever heard of a tree bird? Yeah. Yeah, in the States we just call that a bird. Play tree bird. Anyway, that's just for me. Like 3 of you got that. So, have I heard any more this time? I don't think so, no. But I have done I did such a dumb thing because like a lot of your words are slightly different than ours. You have different ways of saying the same thing.
Yeah.
So when I'm speaking to someone, I try to use the most generic language I can, which can be insulting to someone.
Oh, jeez.
Like, and that's the problem. And it sucks as a comedian, because when I do a reference that you don't get, you're like, we don't fucking have that here. And then when I'm like, hey, do you guys have this and it's something you do? You're like, yeah, of course we fucking have that here. But I don't know, I'm different. So today, I went into a grocery store, and they had like ready-made breakfast, and I was grabbing some on my way to the airport. I didn't want to like go and pay like airport price for food, so I figured I'd grab some on the way to the airport. And I go and they have like eggs, and then they have potatoes, like it's basically like an oval-shaped fried potato. What do you call that? Hash brown.
Yeah.
That's what we call it too. But I didn't fucking know that you call it that also. And so I was just sitting, I was pointing to the case, and I go, hey, can I get one of the potatoes? Because that's what it is, it's a potato. I'm like, that's definitely a thing. You guys would be like, well, what is that? Is that you have a case potato? Is that what you mean, a case potato? So I said, can I get a potato? And she's like, oh, what do you call that in the States?
Oh,
I said,
jeez.
oh, well, we would call it a hash brown. She goes, oh, yeah, here too. Can I have a case potato, please?
Hey, thanks for throwing me a subscribe on YouTube and
That was awesome, guys. That is, again, from Steve Hofstetter. That is a funny clash. It was a great sport, and the crowd was a great sport. An American comedian versus an Australian crowd. How can you argue with that? That was awesome. We're going to throw a thumbs up on there for sure. I would appreciate if you do the same for me. Leave comments down below what you thought of that and your experience with messing with fellow Americans. I'm sure it is really fun for you guys, and we enjoy it too. It's awesome. Again, Australians are fun. They're funny, and they have a great sense of humor, and I find it very awesome. One of the main things I've learned about Australia and that I sincerely enjoy. It's awesome, for sure. Of course, subscribe for stuff like this. Let's talk in the comments. My name is Ian. You're watching IWrocker, and until next time, I'll catch you later.